we doing? Are we all ready to come on in the room? Oh, come on in the room. Come on. Hey family, how we doing tonight? Y'all are dragging Ryan. Yeah, this review might be a little different because I'm dragging Stephanie because she's playing games, but we'll get into it. Oh, let me set my timer. Come on in the room. Oh, come on in the room. I'm gonna start a little earlier today because I still have to watch Atlanta. So I gotta watch Atlanta. So I need to and I end up never watching it because I always go to bed right after this. Listen, I'm not a spring chicken. I may look it because I'm chocolate, but baby, I gotta get my Z's in to keep my collagen. How are we doing? Hey, Dinar, come on in the room. Hey, Miss Gigi88. Hey, Sophia. Hey, Black Lavender. Shout out to my moderators. Hey, Antilles. It's now or never. What's up, love? What's up, Bunny? Yeah, Brandon and his mom are twins. Like, she gave him her whole face, body. Like, that is her twin. Hey, Tiffany. Thank you, Tiffany. Hey, Mary. Hey, Connie. Hey, Angie. It's not the Sabbath. Big B. Basically, Brittany is here. What's up, girl? Brittany. Basically, Brittany said, hey, girl. And can we just say Brandon's parents at this point want to be in a relationship with their son and his fiance? Absolutely. Absolutely. They want to give him a life that they have, and he doesn't want it. But he don't know how to say it because he's benefiting from them being so overbearing. Whew, I made this tea and it is way too sweet, but I don't want to dilute it. So we're just going to go with it. We are just going to go with it. Yes. Hey, Keisha. Oh, thank you. It's my Reading Rainbow shirt. I get so many compliments on this shirt. I should have got more. Everybody loves this shirt. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer said the first thing I thought about when that scene with Brandon's family came on was how good Nikki's reenactment of this is going to be. It's a mess. It's a mess. The mother is so manipulative. Oh, planning with Danny. Hey. Planning with Danny said, hey, Nikki and Star Fam. What's up, Star Fam? Hey, Yolande. Antilles 86 said, I love when you shout out Brittany. You think it's my name. I love, basically Brittany. Yes, I love that name. I love her name. Hey, Jessica. I'm glad you're here too. I'm glad you're able to catch one. Tiffany Sparks said, was it me or was Natalie extra annoying this episode? When is she not extra annoying? She's always annoying. What's up, Sway Bay and Anime? Y'all know mother got to put on her highlighter. What am I going to do? I'm going to do it on the nose today. Y'all know I always do this because I'm doing a face mask after this. So I'm just like, it's the perfect time to try makeup and stuff. Because right after this, mother is doing a mask. Because I don't know what it is, but I broke out from something this weekend. Because let me tell you something. I'm not a zit girl. I like never get zits, but baby, I got zits this week and I don't know why. And it's not because of, that. I never get that. I don't get zits with my aunt. I get annoyed. I may catch a charge because of my aunt, but I never get zits because of her. I hope this looks good under the light, right? It just gives me a little light shine. But I hope when the summer hits, because I told you I'm gonna be out in them streets. I hope when the summer hits, like when I wear this outside Pat McGrath, that it like I need to be serving disco ball so the man can find me. That's what I need to be serving. Right now it's cute. But when the summer hits, disco ball. Hey, Missy B2. Oh, Angie, I'm so sorry. Angie said my grandson was in an accident last night with my son-in-law. May God bless Henry and Anna Pinkney, who risked their lives to save, oh, my grandson. I pray that everything is okay, Angie. And thanks for sharing with us. We will keep you guys in our prayers. Jovi was terrible. We're going to talk about how terrible he was. We're going to get into terrible Jovi. I got a couple more seconds. Oh, Miss GG88 said it's my Sunday reminder, my Sunday night tradition to click the reminder on the video and put my child in bed. Just in time for Nikki, yeah, put the kids to bed. Yes, thank you, Angie. Shout out to my moderators who keep everything, uniformed here. Thank you, guys. I couldn't have done all of this without them. No way. No way could I keep up with these comments. Oh, yes, Keisha. Yes, Keisha. Y'all know how I am with the editing. So Keisha asked about the Wendy Williams movie. I watched it this weekend. Really good. I have good things to say about it. That review, along with Salt and Pepper, should be up this week. Y'all know how I am with the editing. That's why I do my lives. Because, baby, when I edit, I know how to do it, but I'm not quick, okay? So give your girl a second, but it will be here this week. So I'm definitely going to do that. It was good. It was really, really good. I think because of how Lifetime does the biopics, we were expecting something else. When BET doesn't do the biopics, we just are like, we're expecting a different quality, especially when it's from Lifetime. But Lifetime did good. All right, guys. If you are just here for the review, beloveds, it starts right now. Let's get into it. Hey. Let's get into it. I'm going to start it at the 7-minute mark. That's what we're going to do. 7 minutes. All right. Let's talk about Brandon. Oh, shoot. I logged out. Sorry about that. Let's talk about Brandon and Julia. So Brandon's parents are mad that they're not mad that Brandon wants to move out, right? In my opinion, I think they're mad that Brandon wants to move out and take the family's indentured servant with them, also known as Julia. Like, they are extremely upset with the fact that when Brandon takes her off the plantation, they won't have anybody working that farm while they're out living their lives and doing their 9-to-5 jobs and going to dinner. Because what this family likes to do a lot is go to dinner off that farm without Julia. So that's what they're upset about. So anyway, he tells them that Julia gave him an ultimatum, which she did, right? But the way that Brandon was giving this information to his family, very manipulative. I don't know Brandon and Julia. I don't know these people personally. What I will say is that Brandon does not come off as a good guy on this show. He just is not. He sat there, had a conversation with Julia, acted as if he cared. Then he came and gave this conversation to his parents in a way where Julia looked like the villain, the aggressor, somebody trying to destroy the home. He never presented Julia's side to his family in a way for them to understand. It was immediately presented to them in a way for them to become defensive and look at her as if she is the one trying to destroy their family, and not the fact that they are taking advantage of this girl who is not an American citizen, who cannot work. They are using this girl. They are taking advantage of her. They have her working this farm for free and are mad at her because she doesn't want to do that. And she doesn't want to live in this freaking daycare, this puppy daycare center that Brandon's family is running. Like, that's not what she wants to do. And that is not what was promised to her. And when he relays the information in his own way, his manipulative way to his parents, he makes sure that he focuses on the mom because he knows that he has her heart. Right. So he tells her that basically, Julia wants to leave and it's a lot of because of what she's doing. So she starts to fake cry because this manipulator birthed this manipulator. Right. So she knows what to do and what works. She's over there trying to cry and she's nothing's coming out, mama. Nothing's coming out. We all see the game. Right. So she's just like, oh, I thought that I was gaining a daughter and not losing a son. Brandon is almost 30. He is a grown man. You're weird American parents, because American parents normally throw their kids out at 18. Y'all still want him to be there damn near 30. That's unusual for American parents. Oh no, when you are able to vote, American parents are just like, well, okay. you're an adult. It's time to go. So it's very weird that they want to keep him on this farm with them. It's not normal. It's not the American way. Before I go on, we have a super chat from K Pratt. Hey, K Pratt. K Pratt said, Nikki, finally caught one of your lives while it's live. You are fantastic. Your recaps of Claire's Bachelorette 90 Day and your Jenny impersonation. Oh, I miss Jenny. Always have me rolling. Thank you. Thank you, K Pratt. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. So let's finish up talking about these manipulators. So now Brandon is saying to his family, well, Julia is making him choose, right? And that's where I have a problem, because Julia is making him choose, but she's not making him choose a situation that was promised to her, right? She's making that wasn't promised to her. Here's the issue. Brandon promised her a life. When she came here, she had no idea that she was staying with his parents and that she was staying in a different room. She thought she was staying at his place until they got married and then maybe moving on to something bigger and grander, because that's what I told you what these American men do. They go out, they find these women in foreign countries who some are in desolate situations, and they act like they have all of this money that they can, care for them and take care of them. And while they're there in their country, they're flaunting all this American stuff on them. Oh yeah, we got this. I can, every time they go and see the women, they are giving them flowers and, flowers on flowers on flowers on flowers, staying in nice hotels, buying them dinner every night, buying them clothes, buying them stuff that they can share with their family, and then buying certain gifts for the parents and showing them the finer things of life in their nation. And then after they have wooed the women with this kind of care and lifestyle, then they get the women to America and are just like, oh, I'm broke. I really can't do that. That was just me on vacation. It's not fair. So Julia, yes, is making him choose, but she wants him to choose the promise that he promised her. She has yet to live in that. And he's relaying this story back to his parents. Like she's saying, oh, you got to get out because I don't want to be anywhere near your parents. No, this wasn't what was promised to her. So she doesn't want to be there. She doesn't want to work this freaking farm. She does not want to stay in a separate room like she's a freaking child. This whole time her and Brandon been having sex. Now the sudden she get to America, she can't touch him. That's not what was promised to her. And the parents are responsible for that as well. Because when you were over there wooing Julia as well with Brandon, none of y'all told Julia that this was the situation. And this is the reason why. Y'all all knew, if y'all told her what was really going to happen with her when she moved to the United States, you knew that girl wouldn't come. You over there talking to her, and you're saying, when you come here, you got to sleep in a separate room like your kids, like you haven't tasted your fruits of my son. And then you're also going to have to work the puppy mill / farm for free because we're giving you housing and you can't work. She would have never hopped on a plane if that was the case. So you all lied to her. You collectively lied to her. And now she gets here. She doesn't like the situation. All of a sudden, she's ungrateful and she's taking your son away. No, she wants to go and live the life that your son promised. And when he was promising that, the parents never said anything about it. So now that it's here, she don't like the situation, all of a sudden she's wrong. They create these scenarios to make the foreign person the enemy and make it seem like they're scamming to get with these American people. A lot of the times it is that situation. I do think that because Brandon has America attached to him, he might have been a bit more attractive to Julia, but I think she really likes that dude. I really, really do. And I do think that, yes, she came to America, but she also came here for Brandon. This is not a scamming situation. This is a situation that Brandon could acquire because ain't no American woman putting up with that BS. Still Team Julia. And so while Brandon is talking to his parents about the situation, the mother is still over here trying to cry. No tears are coming down. I'm telling you, she is sweating the hell out of this perm, trying to force some tears out of her eyes. It ain't happening. The dad goes bonkers. No, she can't tell you that. No, you're the man. No, shut up. Calm down. Like cussing out the wife, telling her to calm down, because Brandon says, well, maybe if I tell her I give her a little bargaining chip, and that the bargaining chip is that we can stay in the same room together. Maybe that will want to make her stay. The dad gets pissed off. What about your son dicking down Julia bothers you that much? Are you mad because you not like what is the issue? I understand the respect. I really, really do. Like, I'm good and grown. I couldn't do that under the same roof with my mom, and I wouldn't want to out of respect. This family is too concerned with it, though. It's really, really, really weird. Like, the dad got like visibly angry to the point where he was shutting up his wife. He was jumping like, oh, no, hey, no, she is making you, no, you are the man. What does that mean? He can be the man all he wants to. If I don't want to do this, I don't have to do this. So what does that mean? What is he supposed to do as the man? Manipulate her even more into doing what he wants her to do? Or are you talking about beating her? Like, what did that mean? You are the man. You can't. No, you shut up. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Because I feel like with this family, they're a step away from a family orgy. They're very weird. Very, very weird. Just by Brandon even saying that Julia does not want to be in this situation, the mom is crying, the dad is about to beat up the wife and the waiter, and maybe even Brandon. I'm like, you guys are so emotionally invested in this relationship to the point where it is just unhealthy. This is very obsessive. And maybe I watch too much ID channel, but I'm a little concerned for Julia with this family. I'm a little concerned because they come back. If they get another season and all of a sudden Julia up and disappeared and just went to Russia and nobody can contact her, the first thing I'm going to say is start digging around on that farm. We are not just going to sit there and be okay with the fact that they said that Julia up and left Brandon and went to Russia. Get the police out here. Let's start digging up on that farm. Wherever the ground is soft, start digging. Because they're very weird. They're very weird to me and too emotionally invested. The dad turned red because Brandon was just like, well, maybe we can sleep in the same room to maybe keep her here a bit. He loses his mind. Why? I totally understand the respect. I do not get the emotion attached to it. They're just very attached to this situation emotionally, and it's so confusing. Let's talk about the manipulator son, because Brandon threw in a bargaining chip saying that it's something that he can convince Julia with so she can stay, but he threw in a bargaining chip that would benefit him. So now he gets to stay in the same room with Julia and have sex with her while she still works this freaking farm and while they stay in this situation where he doesn't have to pay anything. So this still benefits him. Although he's throwing Julia on under the bus and although he's not keeping his promise to Julia, he still wins. Because now he can have sex with her in the same room and doesn't have to wait for the parents to leave. And he also does not have to pay for anything or take care of anybody but himself because the parents take care of everything. You know that mother is never going to let that boy starve. But Julia's still in a miserable situation because she's still on this freaking plantation and can't get free. But Brandon doesn't care because he benefits from all of this. He has no intentions of moving. He never wanted to leave. He promised her all of this stuff. Well, when you get here, we'll move into my apartment and we'll live and we'll have this life. She gets here, they don't move into an apartment. Now it's, I gotta wait so we can save up some money and then move. That then save up some money and then move is going to be years down the line, Julia. And he's going to keep on pushing it. He's going to keep on pushing it. He's going to get you pregnant so he can say, oh, well, we can't move now because we got a baby and babies are really expensive and you need to stay here because my mom can help you with the baby. It's always going to be something. And this is the man that you are marrying. You're marrying this a liar. You're marrying this manipulator and you are marrying this creepy family that is obsessed with him. You need to look at that family tree. You got to listen. You got to look at family trees. You have to check bloodlines. You got to talk to siblings. You have to talk to neighbors. Walk around that neighborhood and start asking some questions. Just be like, hi, I'm Julia. I just moved into the neighborhood. I live on the Brandon family farm and the neighbors. Oh, really? That family? You know the story behind them? Because there's always a newsy neighbor who got all the tea and who will tell you the truth about that family. You got to do research before you marry these people. You have to do research because I feel like Julia has attached herself to something that is straight out of an M. Night Shyamalan film. This family is weird. This family is creepy. And Julia, I just don't know. I just don't know. I will never buy that she just up and left and went to Russia. I ain't buying that. Let's check with Russia. Let's check the flights on the day that they said that she left. What's going on? Where's Julia? Let's check the cricket food. Go through that. See if you can find some human bones in the cricket food. They do that up there. I'm telling you. Watch Murder in the Heartland. Watch. Child, did y'all hear that? I pay all this money and still live in the ghetto. Anyway, so then when Brandon finally tells Julia about it, after the dad flips and after the mother still is trying to cry, it never happens. He tells Julia that he was able to convince his parents to let them stay in the same room. Even Julia said it, right? She acted like this was an achievement, but she said it. She was just like, well, you know, he did a little fix, but this isn't the fix that I wanted, but it's something. So now she's settling. She's saying, oh, he didn't do what I asked him to do or what I wanted for him to do, but he did something. So that's good enough for me. Where's the bar, ladies? Mm-hmm. Hell. Oh, you didn't do what I asked you to do, but you did something. So I'm just going to accept that. Oh, God. Girl, you can get a better trip to America. You really can. You really, really can. This cannot be your only American man that you was talking to. Anyway, let's get into Jovi and Yara. So Yara, first of all, Yara, why would you bring that henna lady into your business? Because she sits down, like her and Jovi are out hanging out, and she sees this lady who does henna or whatever, and the lady's just like, I freehand, I can do whatever. And so she gives her hand, and she's letting the lady do the henna, and then she tells Jovi, I want to tell you something. And Jovi's like, go tell me, because they can't stand each other. Mike and Natalie 2.0. Tell me, what is it you want to tell me? And she's like, I'm pregnant. And Jovi's like, no, you're not. No, I'm pregnant. No, you're not. No, Jovi, I'm pregnant. No, you're not. Stop lying to me. The poor henna lady. The poor henna lady is just like, I know she probably jacked up that girl's hand. If that was me, I would have been like, here you go. I would have put a smiley face and said, thank you. No, it's free. It's okay. Congrats. Because this situation was so awkward. I felt so bad for the girl. Like, why would Yara choose that moment to tell Jovi that she's pregnant? And it was so many awkward pauses. The poor henna girl. I was watching her the whole time, and she was a professional. The girl was a professional, but I knew she was dying inside. Like, oh my God, why me? Of all customers, I thought this was going to be a cute little advertisement for my business, and now they have brought me into a paternity test. Like, why? Why? I felt so bad for the girl. So anyway, Jovi get into it while Yara's getting henna. After that, Jovi and Yara go back to their apartment, and he still doesn't believe her. Like, he's very nonchalant about it. And the way he's responding to her, I'm like, has she lied about being pregnant before? Because why, when your fiance at this point tells you that she's pregnant, your first response is, no, you're not. No, you're not pregnant. No, you're lying to me. Why is that the response? Has she done this before? Because he didn't say it. He didn't say that she lied to him before. So I was confused about that being his reaction. You know what I mean? Like, I would think, I don't know their situation. I do know that they are not, fond of each other, but I would think he would just have a different reaction. The reaction of, no, you're not. You're lying. Like, is she a liar? Has she done this before? So then he gets into the apartment, and I guess they got some more pregnancy tests, and he's just like, you got to take them right now. She's like, no, I'm not taking a pregnancy test. He's like, no, take it. Before I go on, we got a super chat from our girl, Angie Brooks. Angie said, besides having indentured servants, puppy mill and beating horses, family is crazy. You know what? If M. Night Shyamalan don't do it, I think I'm gonna write a horror film about this family. This is the perfect family to do it about because they have child, the twists and the turns. Anyway, Angie said saw online that the parents were swingers. They are the definition of the ID channel. Thank you so much, Angie. You know what, Angie? That explains that hot tub that you can only get in naked. That explains it. That explains it. Telling you, them people that have them property and it's just all that land, not all, but they be doing some stuff because ain't nobody watching. Ain't nobody watching. So they be doing some stuff. I'm not saying that they, you know what? Let's just move on from that. Thank you so much, Angie. Thank you so much. So anyway, he makes her take, I think, like 2 pregnancy tests. And while she's taking the test, he's in there. Like he goes in, like, I just think it's weird. Like she's peeing on the stick and he like goes in and closes the door and makes her like take these tests. First of all, it was a little creepy to me that he had to be in there and watch her pee on it. Because again, I'm like, what has she done to make this be your reaction where you don't believe her when she says it and you literally have to watch her pee on the stick for her to take the pregnancy test? That was a little off-putting to me because I'm just like, what has happened in your relationship that makes you distrust her so much, right? My second thing is, why did you bring your drink into the bathroom while she's pissing? First of all, I don't drink or eat in the bathroom. That's just me, right? But I especially don't do that when a person is pissing in the toilet. Like, that was just weird. I'm like, you over there drinking and watching her pee? Yara, you know what? There's a lot of women in situations on this show. And I'm just like, you don't have to do this. This is not, Yara, you are not an ugly person. I feel like you can get a better American man with more money. He may be a little older, but sis, listen, it is what it is. I think you could do better. Because this was just, I don't know, guys. That was just very creepy to me. Hold on. I got another super chat from Annie. Annie said, henna by Jenna's eyebrows raised was priceless. Thank you so much, Angie. It was, but she was a professional. She kept it going. Had no idea she was going to be caught in some paternity drama. Girl was shook, but she kept on going. A professional. It just was, I was just saying with the whole Jovi situation, it was just weird that he had to be in there in the bathroom watching her like pee on the stick. Because it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm excited. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I'll give you time to wait. I'll give you time to wait. No, it's like, oh no, I want to watch you because I don't believe that you're pregnant. So they finally get the results back. And as soon as he sees the test that says she's pregnant, he just starts cussing. He just starts, like, his reaction was not excitement. It seemed to me that it was disappointment. And he was just like, I'm sorry. I didn't believe you. I can't believe it. And he just starts cussing again and looking at the pregnancy test. And then he's saying he's sorry. And then he starts cussing again and looking at the pregnancy test. He is not happy. Not happy. Neither one of them are happy. I just don't understand. Are y'all doing this for the show? Because you two do not like each other and you're about to raise a child. And neither one of you are happy about it. Neither one of you. Please, when the child becomes of age, call TLC, or, tell them to delete this episode, or block TLC or 90 Day Fiancé from your cable. You want to do something because that kid is going to look at that and be like, wow. So nobody wanted me? Like, oh my God. Yara was disappointed. Jovi wanted to jump off a bridge. Like, it was just really sad. I was just like, wow. Are we sure we want to go through with this? Neither one of them were excited about the child that is coming into their relationship. Listen, every child to me is a miracle. So I would have, I think I would have been excited. I would have wanted, this just seems like hell. Because as a woman, I would want, when I tell my man that I'm pregnant, for him to be excited. He can even shed a tear or two. That's cute. But if I tell you that I'm pregnant and you just start cursing, and I can see the disappointment in your face, I think I might go. Right? I think I just might leave that situation. Not before throwing hot grits on you, because I'm gonna be pissed off. Like, how dare you? How dare you have unprotected sex with me and now you mad that I'm pregnant? What you think was gonna happen? What you think we doing? You ain't see these titties? I'm fertile. So I don't know. It's just weird. It's just very weird with this couple. They don't like each other and they're about to raise a baby. What in the CPS? What in the CPS? Just sad. Just so sad. Oh God. Let's talk about Rebecca and Zied. Poor Zied. Poor Zied. I mean, he's missing his family, and he's missing his family. I don't think we know how long he's been here, but within the time, right? I think he's been here just like a couple of days. Within that time, he has been interrogated by 3 people in Rebecca's life while he's still going through like withdrawals from moving here, because he knows that now he's living here. He can't just hop on a plane and go back home because they're really trying to make this situation work, right? So he's dealing with all of that. He's in a foreign land. He doesn't have any friends. He cannot work or make any money or be independent. So he's relying on Rebecca. He's in a place where it's not probably the safest for somebody who speaks like him or is basically a non-American. And so he's dealing with that as well. He's dealing with the fact that the people who he was around 24/7 are no longer with him. They're a phone call away, but they're not a hop, skip, and a jump away, which is what he was used to. And now he has to be interrogated by everybody in Rebecca's life. Completely unfair. Completely, because she chose him. Interrogate Rebecca. Why do you keep on interrogating Zied? Okay, he's North African. Okay, he's young. What about Rebecca? She's a liar. She's a scammer. She can't keep a job or a man. Let's interrogate her. Why you keep on jumping on Zied? He took an opportunity. This woman is going to give him a roof over his head and citizenship, and all he got to do is bang her a couple times a day. Okay. Why is he going to turn that down? He wants to be in America. He wants to live here. He likes her. I didn't say love because, I ain't going to lie yet. I don't think that this is it. But I think this is what you wanted to come here for, right? Why is he the bad guy in the situation when Rebecca did all she had to do? She is currently at her big age working at a chicken shack to take care of him. She wants this. She wants this situation. She wanted him to be here. She went through hell and high water to get him here. Interrogate her, because if that is your family member and they keep on making these decisions, the problem is them and not Zied, not the man who's going to take the opportunity. Check her. Check her. Why aren't you asking her, hey, sis, why can't you keep a job? Hey, sis, why can't you keep a home? Hey, sis, why do you keep on trying to get young North African men from desolate situations to be in a relationship with? What's up with you? What's going on? Check her. Why do you keep on checking him like he's the bad guy? And the problem that gets me the most is that they're beating up on this clearly depressed man. Like, he's clearly depressed. Like, he's sad. He misses his family. And y'all keep on, I don't want you taking advantage of her. And he's like, yes, okay. Like, he's not giving you anything. You guys look like bullies. It just is so unfair, the dynamics of the situation. And I just don't think Rebecca is doing anything, because Rebecca's friend, the poor man's Glenn Close, comes over and she's just like, well, I just want to make sure you're not taking advantage of her. You can also walk down the street and go work. And Rebecca's like, oh no, well, he can't work. He has to be here for a certain amount of days. And then the friend is like, oh, you're okay with that? You're okay with taking care of him? What did you do all day, Zied? Rebecca, you're a terrible girlfriend / fiance. Ain't nobody talking to my man like that. Oh, you can go and get a job? I'd be like, oh no, excuse me. First of all, where's your job at? Because the last time I was working with you, but you couldn't afford to pay me. So you can't say nothing to him if you can't even afford to pay your own employees. Check her. Why are you checking him? It was just so like mind-boggling that she let this woman dress her man down. And Rebecca is sitting there like a child. Like, she goes, like, whenever somebody in her life is tearing down her man, she goes into like this weird catatonic toddler thing where she's just like, no, look up. Get your friend together. Why are you letting her cuss your man? Like, it was just so crazy that she was standing there watching her friend do that. And she's just, why are you crying? Cuss her out and throw her out. I don't understand why Rebecca does that. I don't know if producers are telling her to, hey, you need to get your family over here to beat up on Zied. And you just have to stand there, like you're in a freaking coma and just let them do this to him and you can't do anything. I don't know if they're telling her to do that, but if this is something that she just allows the people in her life to do, you're not going to have him for much longer. Ain't nobody going to be mad at Zied when he gets citizenship and he's just like, well, all right, okay, love you, bye. I'm out of this situation. This is abusive. Nobody's going to be mad at him if he decides to leave that situation because of how Rebecca allows the people in her life to treat him. He is not giving anybody any flack. He's not giving off any like weird vibes. But every time somebody in her life sees him, they are just reading him for filth. And he's just sitting there taking it. He's not giving you guys anything. So you look terrible. So the friend tries to go over after she tells Zied that Rebecca and her ex used to live down the hall. Weird. You know what? Let me stop right there before I get into that. No, you know what? Let me get into that and then I'll come back. So she goes and she apologizes to Zied because she realizes that he's not giving her anything back. So she's just going to look awful on TV. So she wants to make it seem like, oh, I'm just here to take care of my friend. No, you were here to get some screen time. And the screen time that you wanted was the screen time of tearing down this man and acting like you're this big person taking care of your friend. You realize that the man not giving you nothing. Rebecca's over here crying. So you look horrible. So you want to go there and clear it up. Oh, Zied, I just really care about my friend. That's all I'm doing. I just like really, really care about her. No, you wanted your moment and you got your moment, but it was ugly. And you wanted to fix that real quick because we're living in the days of social media. And you didn't want that bowl cut to get dragged on national TV. That's what it was. You don't give a damn about Zied. You don't care. Because Rebecca makes these choices. And you'll probably be here again with another North African man after she runs this one out of the home. So anyway, let's get back to this part where hold on. I'll make sure because I'm about to move on for them. So I want to make sure I got everything. Yeah, so this is my last thing that I want to say. So Rebecca, when her friend is cussing out Zied or like, dressing him down, she goes into like this catatonic thing and she, oh my God, oh my God. I didn't tell him that. Why did you tell him that? I didn't tell him my ex. And then she's in a confessional. Yeah, my ex. We lived down the hall and I didn't want Zied to know that. You love this. I'm telling you, I see it all over Rebecca. She loves this. That's why she allows her family to treat Zied that way. Because what it is these people are giving her attention. She gives me, I'll put myself in these positions, in these situations that would make people concerned about me. She's the kind of person who will throw herself down a flight of steps and say, oh my goodness, it's because my I was going to say vitiligo. What is it? Vertigo. It's my vertigo. It's getting out of hand. And everybody be like, oh my God, Rebecca, you got vertigo? Yeah, I was just diagnosed with it last week. So that's why I fell on a flight of steps. It's really bad. I can't take care of myself. She likes that. What is it? What is that person? I don't know what it's called. Gypsy Rose mama. Her mama had this thing where she would like lie about Gypsy being sick or whatever to get attention. That's what it is. She likes attention. So she will make up situations or put herself in situations where people want to save her or concerned about her. And she feeds off of that. She loves it. Because she was sitting there acting like she was bothered by it. But she did all that crying. And I'm just like, Rebecca, I still don't see a tear. Are you really distraught or are you getting off on this? Because why? Why move in the same apartment complex down the street from your ex? Guys, since we met Rebecca, she was always saying something about her ex. And it didn't give me that she was obsessed. It gave me that she was doing this, oh, I don't want to tell Zied because when he finds out about my ex, he's going to be upset. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like she wasn't over that guy, but it was like she needed that guy to get a reaction out of Zied. So what she does is she gets somebody like Zied and makes her community concerned about her, right? And then she uses the ex to make Zied feel uncomfortable around her, and not in a way where she thinks he'll run off, but she wants to get a reaction out of him because she wants him to do that like machismo thing that men do, where it's just like, oh, so you're still doing this, or you're still doing this with your ex, you're still thinking about your ex, oh, your ex is still a part of your life. Like, she wants that, so she'll feed him these things and she'll say stuff about the ex to be like, oh no, I was just trying to explain the situation. You a woman, you not no damn dummy, you know exactly what you're doing. We all know what we do. Do I do this? We all know what we're doing to men when we bring up the ex. Nobody's a dummy here. Rebecca knew exactly what she was doing. She likes to get a reaction out of people because she likes attention when it's concerning her. Like, she wants to, oh, well, I am concerned. She says this to her community. I am concerned because, he is younger than me. He is, he's North African like my ex. So that, it's a little bit of a red flag. Why? Why are you doing that? They already know the situation, but every time you're around the people in your life, you tell them about the red flags that you have with Zied. Because with the people in your life who love and care for you, they're always going to be on the defense, ready to, jump in and protect you, especially because of the situations that you have been in before, right? So why every time when you see them, you feed them that? If you really love this man and you want this relationship to work, and it's not about attention, you want him to be accepted into your community and you want everybody to love him and get along, every time you see them, you're bigging him up. Every time. And when you're not around them, you're texting them and you're saying, oh, he did this for me. He's so great. He really loves and enjoys you. He wants to spend more time with the family to get to know about me. He really enjoyed time with you. He wants to spend some man time with my future son-in-law. Like, you would really be trying to acclimate this man into your community. You're not doing that. You're giving your family and friends all these red flags every time you talk to them. And then when they come in and they see this man and they get him together, you just stand there. Oh, I'm so upset because I don't like him. I wonder why. I wonder why they do not like him. Because it can be, oh, she's dating another North African man. But you give them all of these reasons to be distrusting of this man. Because if that was really a man, if that was really somebody you wanted to marry and spend the rest of your life with, if that was really somebody you loved, you would have grabbed that friend by her bowl cut and put her out of your house and told her, you can't talk to me until you learn how to respect my man. If you can't do that, then we can't do this. Why are you sitting there at your big age? Oh no, that's your girl. Bye. That's not your mama. That's your friend. She is only allowed to talk and treat him like that because of you. But you know that. See, I coach a scam. You know that. I see exactly what you're doing. I'm telling you guys, Rebecca loves this. Oh, she loves this because it's attention. It's on her. I'm telling you. She's like the soccer moms that burned down their house. It's just like, oh my God, I don't know what happened. It starts a little GoFundMe. Didn't need the money. Didn't need to get another house. But people are paying attention to her. Oh my goodness, Rebecca's house burned down. We have to save her. Girl, y'all don't know that Rebecca then threw all the freaking gasoline around her home and knocked over her Bath and Body Works candle to burn that house down so that you could be talking about her. That's exactly who she is. Extremely dangerous. Zied, get your citizenship and go. Get your citizenship and go. This is not a situation you want to be in. And I'm so mad your sister is not there in the United States with you, because if your sister was there, none of this would be going down. I want them, your family members, I want them to cuss Zied out in front of his sister and see what happens. I hate that he don't have nobody here to protect him because he's in a situation with a not well woman. Let's move on to Mike and Natalie, another couple that hates each other. So Mike and Natalie still can't stand each other, but yet they're still trying to get married. Make it make sense. Guys, I don't understand. I just don't understand it. They don't like each other, but they're going like shopping for their wedding. Y'all hate each other. What is happening here? And the mom, right? Mike's mom is just like, oh, are you talking to Mike? Are you sure this is the best situation for you? Because I don't see it. But yet you want her to have your grandchild. They're really weird. And I feel like everybody in this family concerning Mike and Natalie is trying to make this work because they want a baby from the both of them. Mike's mom knows that Natalie is not the one. She has voiced it. She has said it, but she wants Natalie to give her a grandchild, right? Natalie's mama know that this is not the man for her. Knows that Natalie don't like this dude, right? Does not even care for this man, but she wants a grandchild and citizenship. So everybody's going to go through with this nightmare of a marriage to get this baby. Why are y'all always, I'm not saying y'all, but there are so many children born into terrible situations because y'all just wanted the kid. Okay. Children are not stuffed animals. Children are not pets. It's a human being that you have to raise and care for. You are just getting pregnant with these people with these men because you think that time is running out, or you want your kid to look a certain way, or you want your kid to be American. It's just you're making decisions for a child that best suit you and not the child. You're having a child because you just want a baby. You're not having a child because you're in a really good situation, a really good environment where that kid could flourish. Because can you imagine Mike and Natalie's child growing up in a home where the parents hate each other? And then the grandmama got hands? That kid is going to be a terror at school because he's depressed and he knows how to fight. So every teacher is going to have to deal with this kid throwing like a pencil sharpener at their head and being afraid to even tell him to sit down because y'all know he can fight. Why? You've had to fight him before. Little Mike has punched you in the head at some point of you teaching him. And then you can't say nothing to the family about little Mike beating up on everybody. Because if you say something, if you complain, then the grandmama coming up to the school and she beating you up again after baby Mike then beat you up. It's a nightmare situation. Why are you doing that to the town? Why are you doing that to the school system? Walk away. Please walk away from the situation because there's nothing that you can't salvage this. They get in arguments looking at freaking wedding decorations. Oh, we got to talk about the wedding. You don't have a ring, Natalie. Why are you trying to marry him? You don't like him. I think you hate him. I really, really do. Like, Natalie doesn't like anything about Mike. You do not like him. You do not enjoy him. Didn't you call him like poor, low class, fat? You know, damn near the devil because he doesn't believe in God and Christianity. Why do you want to marry him? Why do you still want to have a baby with this man? Because that's going to be another thing. You're going to want to raise this child Christian, and Mike is going to say, oh, let's wait and let him figure it out. No. The baby has to be Christian. If the baby isn't Christian, I'm going to leave you, Mike. Then you're going to try to leave. And then Mike's mama is going to come here and try to hold you hostage. Then the next thing you know, the FBI is at your door because you're in a hostage situation and you were on a hit TV show. So everybody wants to cover it. Nothing good can come from this. Nothing good can come from this. Let it go. Let it go. Mike, what are you doing? I feel like he can walk away too, but for some reason he won't. Like, even the person was talking to him in his confession, and he's just like, so what is in Natalie's head? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if we're on the same page. I don't know if we're going to do this. I just don't know. Put her out and move back in uncle/cousin Bojangles. Because that's when you're happy. You're happy when Bojangles is your roommate, not Natalie. Bring him back. Go date that hairdresser. Live your best life. I know you probably don't want to move forward with the hairdresser because she got a little coochie gut and, you know, she got a buzz side or whatever. But when y'all start the date, go for hikes or whatever and let her know, hey, girl, listen, I love you. I want to be in a relationship. You got to grow some hair. If a woman loves you enough, she will maybe compromise with a hairstyle, something. But that's who really loves you and will take care of you, not Natalie. Not Natalie. Oh, child, this gives me, maybe I watch too much ID channel, but listen, Mike, if Natalie give you a drink and it tastes a little funny, save the drink, get it tested, you know, stay woke. Stay woke. Don't get married. I don't have a ring, so he's not, it's not going to happen. You trying to get an event space. invitations. My mother still has not received an invitation for the wedding. You don't even have a ring. Delusional. You don't have a ring. You're trying to send out wedding invites. Girl, what? How is this happening? Y'all can't talk to each other for more than 5 minutes without you guys fighting. He left you. First of all, when Mike was like, I'm out, I'm leaving, not gonna stay, I'm not gonna deal with it, I'm out. Natalie's sitting there like she's about to, set the set this decor space on fire. She's why are you trying to marry him? That poor lady, the sales associate, she was standing there like, because Natalie's about to combust and Mike just walks out. So the lady is left there like, so what do I do? Because this lady is either going to, self-implode or she going to start breaking the china in my shop. So what am I going to do in this situation? The poor lady was scared for her business because a lot of these people say yes to allowing these couples to come in and shoot because they're thinking, oh, this is a great advertisement for my business. She ain't know she got the crazy couple of the season in her store. Mike storms off. But you know what, Mike? This is what I will say about you. You know how to push Natalie's buttons. Because when there was, I don't know what they're called because I don't drink, these holders for alcohol, right? And Natalie was like, oh, no, those hold alcohol. Mike, yeah, I like these because I like the alcohol. I gotta get these because alcohol. She hates that you drink. So, and she's unwell. So why are you over here turning up the crazy? You know what you're doing too, Mike. Now, I do feel bad for you in this situation, but you are so grown and you could walk away and you still make these decisions to please this woman. And you also know how to turn up her crazy. You're not so innocent. Because as soon as you said that, Natalie, Mike, no. Who told her that pouting was cute? I don't know if the dude that she was dating last loved that, but that is annoying. You're an adult. What do you? No, Mike. Don't want to bring a child in this situation. It's a shame that not everybody can be a parent, and then everybody could be a parent. You know what I mean? Like it's the ones who really want a child, who will really be great parents, who will really raise this child in a good environment and will really raise a human being that will bless this earth and not destroy this earth. And they are struggling to have kids. And then you have Bozo the Clown and bigger Bozo the Clown over here trying to procreate. And it may just happen. You know what's going to happen? Everybody else going to be terrorized in their vicinity because of that decision. It's always somebody shooting up a place, beating up on a person, just being an awful coworker because, my parents were terrible. Oh, wow. So why we got to suffer? Go back and shoot up them parents. No shade. You know what I mean? But why did you have a terrible childhood and then you come and shoot up everybody else? Beat on everybody else. Just be a horrible person in a workspace to everybody else because you had a terrible childhood. Beat up your parents. I'm just saying. Why do other people have to pay for their mess? Find the right target. Fight the real enemy. If you feel like you got to, you're in a space, you're upset because of how things happened with you when you were younger and your childhood and your dad did this and your mama did this, and you find yourself in a mall with a sawed-off shotgun ready to shoot everybody, just stop and think for a minute. Who's the actual problem here? And then go deal with the problem. I'm not saying kill your parents, but I'm saying if you feel like because of something they did to you, you're going to do a mass shooting, maybe just go to the source. Because you'll probably just do life in prison for, you know what? Let me back out of here. But I'm just saying, everybody else has to pay for their mess. Everybody else has to pay. Oh, Mike and Natalie. you're gonna put that elementary school teacher through hell. You gonna, because those are the ones that get it. Those are the ones that get it. Y'all terrorize that baby at home, and then who has to deal with it? That poor little second grade teacher who all she's trying to do is pay off her student loans. But she got to deal with this. Every time your son comes in, she gets triggered. Oh God, here he comes. Please don't bite me. No, get on me. Anyway, damn shame. I will say this about Natalie. I love her resilience. I really, really do. She can't stand Mike. She don't like his mother. She hate where he lives. She hate Uncle Bojangles. Everything about the situation she hates. But she's still gonna play in this wedding. She's still gonna get that man a baby. She was just like, this is the worst situation ever. I hate everything about my life right now, but I'm still gonna marry this man. I'm still gonna give him a baby. Like, she is somebody who perseveres through any situation. I swear, if I had her perseverance, if I had her resilience, I would have a much better life, because this whole situation looks horrible. It does not look like a win is in this situation and anybody's future in this marriage. But Natalie gonna make it work. Natalie gonna make it work. She is going to make sure she marries that low-class, atheist, drunken demon who lives in a cold house in the middle of nowhere. She gonna make it work. Good for you, girl. Good for you, girl. Without a ring. Without a ring. Tariq and Hazel. First of all, what is this situation with Tariq and Hazel? I don't know if I fully believe it, but I'll just go with it. I really, really do. Because I'm just like, Hazel, you're not even married to this guy. Like, I thought the whole marriage to Tariq was to get to America and be able to sustain a lifestyle where you can bring your child. Why is as soon as you get here, the first thing on your list is to get a girlfriend? Something about this isn't adding up to me or for me. It's just not. I'm like, y'all there. And the first thing on the agenda is to get a girlfriend in the home that both of y'all like. Really, that's the first thing that needs, not even a wedding? Like, y'all trying to bring another person into this situation and y'all not even married. Okay, so they're trying to find a girlfriend. She has to be Thai or from the Philippines, because that is what Tariq likes and enjoys. We won't say why, but we ladies all know why. So they're thinking about, so they're on this dating site or whatever, trying to find a Thai or Filipino woman that fits. Don't get me to talking about it. A Thai or Filipino woman that fits, their standards or what they desire. Then Tariq says in his confessional, concerning his daughter, oh, this is going to be kept away from her. She's never going to see this. How? How so? How is she never going to see it? You want to add a whole girlfriend to your relationship. How is your daughter never going to be exposed to that? I think he said that because he knows that people are going to have questions, especially since you have a daughter who is autistic, and and she has some challenges with being autistic, and there's a certain kind of care that she needs. So that a lot of people are going to be like, well, why are you bringing another person into this situation when your daughter already has to get used to Hazel, and Hazel has to get used to her and how to care for her properly? So people are going to say that, right? Clean it up in your confessional and be like, oh, my daughter will never meet this person. How? Y'all banging this new girlfriend at a gas station in the alleyway? She's never coming in the house. She's never spending the night, because clearly y'all want this other girlfriend for sex. So she's never going to see your home. So you're going to be spending all the money, taking that money out of your child's mouth to go to this Motel 6 and bang this girlfriend. Really? Get the hell. It's not making any sense. It's just not making any sense to me. It's not clicking. And I told you all, when something on these shows does not make sense to me, it's storyline. And that's what I'm getting. It's not all of a sudden out of nowhere. People who have been watching 90 Day Fiancé since the beginning are like, oh, Hazel's bisexual and she wants a girlfriend. Wait a minute, what the hell? Nobody caught on to this. No, it wasn't even leaked. We don't know nothing about it. Nobody in Hazel's life is saying this. All of a sudden, y'all saying it on the show, and we supposed to believe it. It's giving me storyline. I feel like y'all don't have anything going on. That's what it is. Y'all don't have anything interesting going on in your storyline, and you both want to be on the show. So all of a sudden, Hazel is bisexual, and we want another girlfriend to make her happy. Even in a confessional, Hazel is just like, oh, I like woman. I want woman now. Hazel, what? What script are you reading from? Like, girl, and I'm not saying that she's not bisexual, right? I'm not saying that she doesn't want a girlfriend, but something about this is just not adding up to me, which is giving me pause, because I feel like it's a storyline. I really, really do, because we've never heard about this before, and we find out on the show. Everybody leaks stuff about these shows. You mean to tell me that Hazel was able to keep her bisexuality in this whole time? She ain't never act on it while she was home. There ain't no Filipino girl that she was with that, wanted to get a little bit of money from the blogs or, from a TV show or whatever to get some little interview moments. You mean nobody ever said, oh, Hazel don't really want to be with him because she's with me. There ain't no jealous girlfriend in the past. Really? There's like no history of this. And then y'all tell us on the show, and we got to believe it. This is the thing. I feel like the show likes Tariq and Hazel, right? Especially Tariq. And they, wanted them on the show, but you have to have something going on. So I think they just came up with this, oh, we're going to get another girlfriend. That's what it is. Hazel's bisexual. And, we had a girlfriend that you guys didn't see, but we broke up before the show because Hazel got jealous. Watch it take a long time for them to finally find a girlfriend. If they ever find a girlfriend, if she ever manifests on the show, it's going to take a while for them to even get there because it's storyline. I just don't see it. And if it's not storyline, how are you going to keep this woman away from your child? And I love the fact that you're calling this woman a girlfriend when we know that she's just another, let's be real, another coochie in a relationship. They want to do the sex stuff with this girl because she's never coming to your home. You're never going to interact with her within the home. So you're just going to go out to dinner, get to know this woman, and then go your separate ways. Y'all not. Y'all going to take this woman out to McDonald's and say, after you finish up that fry, we going to town, pound town, in this hotel across the street. That's what this is. It's either storyline or y'all just, y'all want to get freaky deaky and y'all want to present it to the audience in a certain way. Y'all want to present it to the audience as, oh no, well, this is who Hazel is. I as her boyfriend I as her fiance want to accept that, and we are going to make this a whole relationship instead of just saying, every now and again, we like some threesomes. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Don't play me, play checkers, because this ain't adding up. Anyway, we got a super chat from Sway Bay in Anime. Sway Bay in Anime said, I feel they are using queerness. Come on, Sway Bay in Anime. I feel they are using queerness and polyamory as a storyline. Yes. This is so problematic because they make people with those identities look weird. Same with Amber. Tell the truth and what? Shame the devil. Thank you, Sway Bay and Anime. That's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it's very trendy. Watch these reality TV shows. It's very trendy now to be, bisexual or bi-curious. All of a sudden, everybody's bisexual or bi-curious. And then all of a sudden, when they come back, after they have got the engagement that they wanted, when they come back the next season, it's just like, oh, are you still bisexual? Are you, you still looking for another partner of the same sex? Or it's just like, oh, you know what? No, I realized that he was enough for me. Now you straight, sis? Now, or I'm a non-practicing lesbian. Storyline. Let's get to Andrew and Amira. So Andrew is still trying to use what's left of his visa. He has like 30 days. My thing is this, right? You're trying to use what's left of the visa so that you and Amira can be together in America and see if this will work. You need to just go back to the visa place and be like, well, I need an extension or let me apply for it again. if that's possible, because the problem is you're never going to be able to know if you can be with, if you and Amira will work out in 30 days. 90 isn't even enough, right? But it's enough where it's just like after a while, you can't keep that facade up, right? After a while, you're with this person, you start to see that certain things bother you, certain things that you don't like, certain things that you feel like need tweaking, or 30 days is just not enough time, especially if she's staying in your home that you share with your mother in the daycare. Does she know? Does she know? Oh God, there's just not enough time. It's not enough time. So he needs to let it go, but he doesn't want to let it go. So now he wants to try to meet Amira in Serbia. He just like to keep her locked up. Because how, like, if Mexico locked her up, what you think Serbia going to do to a brown Amira? Like, get, oh, Amira. I hope you're still staying in contact with this man because of the show. Because I'm just not understanding. Nobody in your family or even your friends like this man. Everybody is giving you sound advice and telling you that this is not what a relationship should be. Even you say that he's selfish. He keeps on forcing you to do stuff. You do not like it, but you still continue to pursue this relationship with him. She did say it is my dream to go to America. Like, she did say that, right? And I believe that. I believe that she does want to get to America. But I also feel like she's seen enough. She's seen enough, because I don't think that Amira would marry any man that her father does not like, and her dad don't like Andrew. Like, the first time he even speaks to this dude, he's speaking to this dude because he manipulated his daughter to get on a plane to come see him, and she was held in immigration. That's the first time he speaks to Andrew. That's his first impression of Andrew. He don't like him, and he will never approve of that marriage. And I don't see Amira being that girl to marry a man that her father does not like. So my conclusion is she's just staying here because of the show. She keeps on interacting with him because of the show, because even when she meets with her friend who is just like, girl, he's trash, move on. And she's like, I agree, he is trash, but I love Andrew. You always agree with people when they say how horrible he is, but you still continue to talk to him, and you're not going to make any effort, rightfully so, to go see him. So what is it? Because you got 30 days to make this visa work. So what is the truth? Like, what is keeping you here with Andrew? The show. It has to be. It has to be, because I feel like when they wrap, this relationship will wrap. Amira is doing her best to not go see Andrew. And I wouldn't, after what happened to, if that happened to me, I wouldn't want to go see him either. But I think she keeps on entertaining him because of the show. There's no other reason. There's no other reason. Amira, you're already on this show. There's going to be some American man in your DM saying, I will treat you better and I could give you a better life. He will be older. But those are the ones that are telling the truth. Those are the ones that are telling the truth. Try what? What is that? Do they? No, you got to give me the ingredients. Because they say pecans, but they might be made in the studio that has.
Just put the pecans in myself, girl.
Oh, it's regular chocolate chip cookies with the pecans?
Yes.
No, I'm okay. Thank you, my love. You know what? Can you bring me a cup of ice, please? Sorry about that. Close the door all the way, Lauren.
Never again.
Love you too. Thanks. Sorry. I live in a hostel. I really think that Amira is just being with him because of the show. I don't think she likes this guy, because if you do like a man, right? And there are people who like I said, the same thing with Rebecca and Zied, and there are people in your life who don't like him. I feel like if they say that he's a terrible person, you won't agree. You won't be like, yes, he's terrible. Girl, he treats me like crap. Okay. He don't love me. If I go out there and see him, he gonna get me locked up again. You absolutely right that he trash. You're not gonna agree. You're gonna be like, no, well, he's a great guy. He talks like King Lear. He can grow facial hair. You try to say good things about this man. Amira never says that. She agrees that he's trash. With everybody who talk crap about her man, she agrees. You don't like him. You like the TV. You like the cameras. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Girl, get everything you can get out of this show. Get everything you can out of this show. She has no intentions of going to see that man. After she got locked up, because she said, I was incarcerated. I said, let him know, Amira. You were incarcerated over King Lear. Shoot. She's not going to see him. I don't think Brandon, Andrew, and Amira will see each other this season. I don't. Especially if her father is involved. He's not letting that happen. Serbia. Are you dumb? She got locked up in Mexico. You think she's not getting locked up in Serbia? Child. Oh yeah, basically my last note is Amira, dump that man and prosper. Let's move on to Stephanie and Ryan. I like Stephanie. I already told you that. I enjoy her. She's really fun on TikTok and on Instagram. She is dead wrong in this situation. Dead wrong. So Stephanie is interrogating Ryan like he's the one that cheated. Ryan, I've been here like 6 whole hours and we haven't had our sex, our 4 times a day sex. What's wrong? Are you talking to other women? Oh my God, you just got the, what kind of vagina? I'm telling you, I'm just flabbergasted because I don't know no young woman who want to go to Pound Town 4 times a day. But Stephanie is just like, oh, every day, 4 times a day, I want it. And if I don't get it, I'm going to question you and I'm going to think you cheating on me. Ryan is like, I'm tired. I just, you weren't feeling well. You had a little tummy ache. She was like, my tummy is fine now. Why aren't you jumping my bones? Like, girl, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. She said, we normally do it 4 times a day and I haven't had it yet. Yes, Miss Stephanie. Yeah, let that young boy know. Oh. So Ryan is like, I just wanted to let you rest. Your stomach was feeling upset. And she's just like, well, the tummy is ready now. The tummy and the coochie is fine. So let's go. So she's interrogating him over that because she feels like because he hasn't taken her to Pound Town, she feels like he's cheating on her. I honestly think it's her own guilt. Like what I feel like what Stephanie is doing is she wants him to say that he was talking to somebody or, cheating on her so that she will feel better about sleeping with his cousin. That never happens, right? So she's trying to pull some kind of cheating thing out of him. And it just doesn't happen. He's just like, no, I showed you the phone. I unlocked my phone for you so you can see I'm not cheating on you. And she's like, oh, okay, well, you're not cheating on me. But like 2 years ago, she keeps on bringing up like old stuff that he did to justify what she did. And I just think it's just her own guilt and shame. And she wants it to go a little softer. She feels like it will go a little softer if Ryan says that he had cheated on her as well. So anyway, Ryan ain't giving her what she wants. So now she tries to cry and she's just like, you want to know? Because, can't really cry because of all the stuff going on. You want to know? You really want to know? No tears. These manipulative women be crying on this show with no tears. All right, well, I'll tell you. You were not making me feel good. It's not his fault that you cheated. Just say you did it. You keep she was saying all this stuff about what Ryan did to make her go and do this. No, ma'am. You cheated on him. You had sex with his cousin because you wanted to. It's not because he wasn't making you feel good. Yeah, you were talking to other women and you weren't making me feel good. So, I threw you out and I called security on you. I caught that, Stephanie. I caught that. You threw him out and you called security. Why? You never said that Ryan was abusive to you before. So why did you need security to protect you from him? You know exactly what you're doing. And if you would do that to Ryan on his land, I can only imagine what you're going to do to him in America. Stay woke, Ryan. Get your watches, but stay woke. So I called security on you and I threw you out and then I called your cousin because I was upset. Why do you have his cousin's number and why does his cousin have your number? You was already plotting, ma'am. You was already plotting. So what you did was try to make a situation where you and Ryan get into an argument so you can jump up and down on this cousin. So because why y'all chitting and chatting? You planned this. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. You wanted to make an issue. You wanted to get into it with Ryan because you probably saw his cousin at a little family event. And you said, you know what? I like Ryan, but I think I like this one more. So let me, get upset with him, create a little distraction so he can get away from me because all he keep on doing is asking me for damn watches. I can't get this fool away from me. So let me make a little situation, call the security, throw him out of the place, and call the cousin and say, I'm upset. Because you know that destitute cousin is going to come over and give you just what you need. But what happened, that destitute cousin came over and gave you a couple pumps and you ain't like it. You ain't like it. So what you wanted to do is refix this situation with Ryan. You're not slick. You're not slick. You can scam them men. You can't scam me. I know exactly what you did. Before I go on, we got a super chat from Angie. Angie said King Lear wants her to go to Serbia. Ridiculous. He is not going. Stay away from the Bates daycare. Ryan knew that's why he was aggressive. He's woke. All right. Thank you so much, Angie. You are right on it. So that's what she did, right? So she's like, oh, I called him and he came over and we spent the night together. Ryan, I know. Y'all fell off my bed. I already know. I'm cool with it. I got over it. He's not that good cousin to me. He's not good family. I already know. I'm fine. She's like, you knew? Yes, he knew, mama. He wants to get to the United States. Listen, Ryan probably called his cousin. Well, his cousin probably called him and was just like, she's calling me. What do I do? He probably said, go over there and bang her because I'm tired. Give her her 4 times a day and, let me take a break. Go over and, handle her. Get some watches and let me know how it goes. Girl, he been new. He didn't care. So that should have gave you, your little spidey sense should have went off because you tell your man that you slept with somebody else, and not only did you sleep with somebody else, you slept with his cousin. He's like, I know. I'm okay. Why are you okay? Because he don't like you. He don't like you. He likes what you can do for him. He likes the provision that you give him, and he likes the fact that through you, he can get to the United States. But he doesn't like you. He doesn't enjoy putting on them glow-in-the-dark condoms and banging you 4 times a day. He doesn't. He doesn't. So he'll make an excuse to not have sex with you. He'll send his cousin. Listen, he'll send the whole damn island to satisfy you, just as long as he can get his watches and his American citizenship. That's why he didn't care. And she's going to say, well, I know that he's upset and he's going to blow up. He's just holding it in. No. Ryan doesn't care. He doesn't care. You know how many times him and his cousin was probably, laughing over drinks about how they both had sex with you? Girl, Ryan doesn't care. Just as long as you give him watches, he's fine. Just as long as you give that man watches, he's fine. He just doesn't. And I think that Stephanie, in that moment she found out. Is that my ice? No?
Oh, you wanted ice?
Yes, I wanted ice.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
So yeah, Ryan is just trying to get to America. He's not concerned with banging her 4 times a day. That's not his thing. He doesn't, he doesn't care for it. He just wants his watches and he wants his American citizenship. That's what's happening here. That's all I wanted to talk about with this review. If you are just here for the review, beloveds, it ends right now. Now let's get into the chit chatter. I still need ice, even though the review is over. So hard to find good help around here. Hey, Whitney. Whitney says Stephanie is very manipulative. Her accusations of assault seem questionable. Absolutely. I was just like, why are you calling security on Ryan? You've never led with, he's been abusive to me. I needed to call security. Thank you, my love. I needed to call, I had to call the cops on him. None of that stuff. Now, all of a sudden, you want to throw him out of your room because he was cheating on you. You were the one that sounded violent. Remember, she said she threw his phone across the room. He should have called security on you. But you called security on him. Why? Why, Stephanie? Explain that. Please, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I got to get better help. I got a Black Man Lavender. Thank you. Gina Maxey said, Ryan said he would rather have the cast than the watch. Absolutely. But again, Stephanie knows what she's doing. She's not the victim in the situation. He asked her for money. She gives him watches. She gives him watches because she doesn't want to give him money because she knows what it is. Like, girl, this young dude does not want to bang you 4 times a day. Just do like everybody else. You know what the problem with sugar mamas is? They get emotionally wrapped up. Sugar daddies never get emotionally wrapped up. They know what it is. The girl they wouldn't know what it is. They do not care. They know I'm gonna slide. I'm gonna come get some puss. I'm gonna give her some money. If I'm going to something, an event where I want to look like the man, I'm gonna slide her some money. I'm gonna have her, get good hair and makeup and, wear the baddest dress and come on my arm and I'm looking like the king. They know what it is. They know it's a business transaction. The women get all caught up in their feelings. Oh my goodness. I just need to know if you love me. You are in your 50s. This man is in his 20s. No, he does not want to be with you. Realistically, like, you know what it is. Like, just have a good time and stop making it more than what it is because it's not. You're never going to get that from him. And not saying a younger man don't like older women. It does happen. In this situation, Stephanie, this just needs to be a business transaction. You get what you want, right? You get something young and brown and something, that will bang you 4 times a day. So you get all that. And then you can have him on your arm when you go into your little events. And all them older women are going to be mad at you because they're with these old men who got younger women on the side. And they not getting banged 4 times a day by something young and brown. But you are. You are. Just sit and talk about it. Be like, oh girl, I gotta give this man some money so he can jump up and down on me. It's a business transaction. Enjoy it. Have fun. Stop trying to make it serious. Stop trying to make it about love because it will never be. Have fun. He's having fun. Why won't you have fun? Women always get so emotional. Never get emotional with the prey cougars. Never. Hey, Brenda B. Oh, wait, Stephanie's. Wait a minute. Brenda says Stephanie has a free OnlyFans. You know what? I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check out her free OnlyFans. Hold on. What is her name? Let me go to her Instagram. Because I think it's on there. Let me go to Stephanie's. It's free. There she is. I actually really do like Stephanie, but girl, 90 Day Fiancé, skin envy, non-surgical weight loss. I don't know where her OnlyFans is. Let me know where her OnlyFans is. I thought it was on her Instagram, but I can't find it. I cannot find it. Yeah, I can't find it. Let me know where her OnlyFans is. Because I got to see this. Oh, we got a super chat from who? We got a super chat from Sway Bay and Anime. Sway Bay and Anime said Stephanie is trying to pretty woman Ryan by wooing him. And Ryan is just like, it's all about the money for him. Absolutely. Thank you, Sway Bay and Anime. Stephanie is just getting so caught up in emotions. And it's like, girl, have fun. Let it be what it is. You trying to, oh, I got a shout out for my nails. Thank you, guys. Oh. Who said something about your girl's nails? Thank you so much. They're called, I finally got my cat eye. They look a lot better under different light, but yeah. I got them this short because y'all know how my nails grow. They're going to grow really, really long. So yeah, I got my cat eye nails. Thanks. And thanks. Oh, we got a super chat from who? We got a super chat from Carol. Hey, Carol. Carol said, hi, Nikki. I love your reviews. Thank you so much, Carol. Love you, sis. Thank you. Yeah, but Stephanie just needs to have a good time. Have a good time, girl. Thank you, Samantha. Hey, Jay. Stage 4 Indo Fighter Day by Day. Hey sis, glad to have you here. Ryan playing his cards right. I'm over Natalie and how she's acting. Ryan is just like, he's chill with it. He's just like, I know you slept with my cousin. And I'm telling you, he didn't start saying all that stuff about his cousin until he realized that Stephanie was not, like, she was getting upset that he wasn't upset. So he tried to make it, oh, he's my cousin. He's not family to me anymore. I don't like him. I'll never talk to him again. He's dead to me, okay? He had to do that so that she could feel safe and secure in their relationship, because she didn't when she realized that he wasn't upset that she cheated. Because then that lets her know that he don't care, right? So when Ryan was picking it up, he was just like, no, I know, I'm fine. But he's dead to me. I hate him. Like, you know what I mean? He had to do something, because she was like, you're okay? You knew? Oh, really? She wanted him to, women, y'all got to stop doing that stuff. Like poking men to have a reaction so you can see if he really cares about you. Ciao. Ask him. Just ask him instead of doing little stuff. That Rebecca mess. Denard's sugar daddies absolutely do. Listen, I had one hit me up for real, for real. And he was just like, this is what I expect. This is what I would like. And this is the money that will be given to you. You know, I'll pay for this. I'll take care of that. You know what? I almost responded, but then I booked the commercial. Because he was actually cute too. You know, he was the older guy. Look, you know, he was in my he lived in my neighborhood, and he used to see me working out. So finally he approached me, and you know, child, I'll be telling all my business. I never accepted the offer, but you know, they're just, the men are very direct. Like, this is what it is. Stephanie, sugar mama's got to be in love. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You're not going to fall in love with a 27-year-old. That's a son. That's a son. Stop it. Get out of it for what you can get. Some young, unattached pain, mama. Soprano 2 said, you know, they say that girl on Brandon's plantation was Brandon's aunt, and they changed her name for the show. That family is weird, Soprano 2. That family is weird. You know what? I ain't going to put it out there. It's my show. I will. Brandon's parents look alike. Mm-hmm. Bunny said, how you got money and you don't want begging for sex? Begging. Angie Brooks said, Andrew is really crappy. He's horrible. Amira is way too pretty for him. She doesn't know what's waiting for her. If she knew, she would block him ASAP. Yeah, I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows she's going to be an indentured servant at a local daycare. I don't think she knows. It seems like a lot of these families are trying to, you know, get a wife for their son, but also a worker for their home business. A lot of these families are doing that. I'm like, I hope the government is watching. I hope the government is watching. Oh, Stephanie Davidson. Stephanie Davidson. Stephanie Davidson. Is that her full name on OnlyFans? I'm telling you, I have never in my life looked for OnlyFans until I started reviewing 90 Day Fiancé. And all of these people do OnlyFans. Oh God. Oh, she's on here. Here she go. Oh, it says the page isn't available. Ciao. I don't know what happened. I'm on OnlyFans and it says the page isn't available for Stephanie Davidson. Yeah. Yep. It's not coming up. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if she got rid of it, but it's yeah, ain't nothing coming up. Ain't nothing coming up. I tried. I try. Absolutely, Black Lavender. You know what? Black Lavender says Stephanie got her new flavor of the month. I'm telling you, she wanted to have sex with that cousin. She wanted to have sex with his cousin, and she created a situation so she would have to get him out so he could be gone for a couple of days. But Ryan was like, everybody I know works at the hotel. I know everybody. They saw him walk in there, and they told me. They happened. And he did not care. They all working you. Let me tell you something. Them people work them, what are they? The locals. They work all them tourists that come there because the tourists know what it is and the locals know what it is. Please. Gina Maxey said, I'm old. What are neon rubbers used for? The neon part. I guess because it looks fun because the penis glows in the dark. It ain't my thing. But she says that he likes them. So she got him a bunch of glow in the dark condoms. And she was ready to use them. She was ready to use them, Gina. Angie said, LOL, I am going to put that on a t-shirt for real. Cougars never get emotional with the prey. They never should. The men never do. The men never do. It's always the women. Oh, we fell in love. How you fall in love with him? How you want to be naive? You want to be naive. This 27-year-old boy is not hanging around with you because he loves you. He wants money. He wants a home. He wants a hot meal. Hey, May-Kay, glad you're here. Good morning from Germany. Yes. Hey, Debbie H. Debbie H said, I wonder who has Stephanie's mom ring while she's confessing to being a slut. Lord. Oh, Brenda says she closed her OnlyFans page. Why? Samantha said Natalie acts like a brat because she is. She is. Stage 4 Endo Fighter. Oh, thank you for being here, sis. Angie said Brandon is a great manipulator. I thought he was a pushover. He could be on American Monster. Y'all know what it is. He absolutely could. Antilles 86 said, I'm loving all these super chats. Where the money resides, where the money resides. Yes. Don't forget to like y'all. Thank you, Antilles 86. Listen, y'all said it's about to be Black History Month. We're gonna set Nikki up right. Thank you. Thank you. Brenda B said, I'm 48, single, and know my worth. No thirsty mama here. Let them know, sis. Let them know. Denard said, I've had 2 sugar daddies, and that was my best, 19 and 20. You know, I'm telling you, Denard, I look at them situations now, and I'm like, why was I'm telling you, the way I lived at 19, you would have thought that that I was in my 30s when I was like 19 to 20. I was so adult. So, and now, you know what I mean? Now I'm like 19. Now I'm like, if that situation approached me again, baby, I would be doing these laws from different areas. Hey guys, I'm in Ibiza. Don't ask. Don't ask how I got here. I can only do 20 minutes, so. Hey guys, I'm on a private jet. Don't ask. Coos Girly said, yes, Nikki, I think about how Brandon's parents look alike every time I see them next to each other. What's going on that puppy mill farm? That's exactly what they're doing, Kiwi Fruit. Kiwi Fruit said trying to get their sons mail order brides and indentured servants. That's exactly what they're doing. It's Kima said, I'm confused because Amira is beautiful and she's settling for Andrew. The guy in France ain't that bad looking. Is it that hard out there for in all Europe where she got to go be a slave in the U.S.? But remember, it's Kima. She said, my dream is to get to America. That's what it is. It's not about Andrew. It's about getting to America. But I think that she can get another guy. I think she's a cute girl. She can get another guy. But I think with Andrew, he's also attached to this show. So, I think that's another thing that is attractive to Amira about Andrew, America, and this show. Angie said, why did Brandon's father tell him, Brandon, all this will be for you one day? What happened to all his other children? I don't know. Because they keep on telling Brandon, we want to leave this farm to you. And Brandon is like, don't leave it to me. I don't want it. Where are the other children? It's a lot missing from that story because the mom said, you're my only son. She didn't say you're my only child. She said, you're my only son. Something going on. Key Refute said he's using the neon rubbers as an excuse to do it in the dark. Let's be real. Gina Maxey said, free the puppy mill. Shanty Sam said, facts, Nikki. I'm living here in Belize as a retired veteran. I have Belizean roots, and they're working. Oh, he said, and they're working her for all she's worth. Absolutely. Absolutely. That whole resort is in on it. Okay. Please. I'm telling you, what's his name? Ryan probably sent his cousin. The cousin probably was like, she want me to come over. He was like, oh, please. Go. Do what you gotta do. They all eating off of her. Because I guarantee you that Ryan isn't the first local or the second local that she's had sex with. Stephanie been all over that resort. She gives me that. She gives me that, wealthy traveler who goes, to I'm trying to say this nicely, who travels and gets it in with the locals. There's I forgot the name of the documentary, but there's a documentary about these wealthy white women who go, I don't know if it's the Ivory Coast, but it's this place in Africa. It's right off, it may be the Ivory Coast, but it's right off the coast, and it has this beautiful resort, and it's like a place where a lot of handsome African men go to. A lot of the locals there are just beautiful, right? And a lot of these older women go there, and they were saying it was an epidemic because they would go there, and a lot of them will leave pregnant. I gotta find that documentary. It was just messy. Half these ladies were married. They were coming back home, having these designer babies. It was just so much mess. And I was like, that's Stephanie. That is Stephanie. Because the women were just like, the sex is so great here with the men. And it was disturbing, but it opened my eyes up to, another horrible part of this world. And I could see Stephanie in all of those ladies. Definitely Stephanie. They were literally playing girls' trips and go and just have sex with these men. And it was so much of a problem that the local government had to get involved because a lot of them were having sex with these men out in the open on the beach. And it was just a freak for all. Stephanie. She just chose to keep Ryan, but that ain't the first man that she's been with in that area. Soprano 2 said, are you reviewing Wendy Williams' biopic? Absolutely. Absolutely reviewing that. Shay, don't know. I did not say that Brandon's parents are brother and sister. I just said that they look alike. That's all I said. Shannon Van said, hey, Shannon Van. Shannon Van said, sugar daddies can be good. Just having clear boundaries are great. Absolutely. If Stephanie has some boundaries, she'd be fine. Yes, it's called sex tourism. Thank you for whoever said that. I think it was, I don't know, the comments jumped. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Shannon Van said, my friend had a sugar daddy who never wanted sex. They do exist. They do exist. I won't call her a friend, but somebody I used to go to church with, okay? She was an escort. And sometimes she had guys like that. She was like, sometimes guys just wanted me to go to places with them because I was, young, tight, and pretty. And they wanted to have me on their arms. And she would go to a lot of award shows and all this stuff with these men. And she was like, it was never sex. They never wanted sex. And sometimes they wanted to perform stuff on her, but they never wanted to reciprocate it. Men are weird. Like, you just never know. You never know what kind you're going to get. You just never know. Gina said, I hope that horse has some tail left. Oh, no. I heard about that, Shanty. Shanty Sam said McAfee, you know that guy that created, I think it was something, he created something that like protects your computer from viruses. McAfee was a mini Jeffrey Epstein here in Belize with his own personal army. Shanty, did you see his documentary? Oh my goodness, him and his girlfriend, like, they could not keep their heads up while they were doing a review. Like, while they were doing the interview, the interview got so wild because he like pulled out a gun and was starting like wave it around, and the person who was interviewing them was just like, okay, I got to get out of the situation because it's not safe. But they were like so high out of their minds in that interview. That documentary is very interesting, but it's only something that you can watch once and that's it. It's Kima said they're gonna cut Andrew and keep Amira. She is more interesting. I mean, if Amira could get another guy, then go right ahead. But I think they're a package deal. Oh, Tiara T said allegedly Brandon's parents are swingers. I know that's a sensitive subject for you. If you weren't here for that, I had a very interesting birthday party that turned into a swingers convention. It's long story. Long story. J Girl said he knows he's been paid by Stephanie. The resort told him, I bet. Oh, I think he probably know. Oh, hold on. I got a super chat. I'm so sorry I didn't see it till now. Thank you, Angie. Angie said, if I was the horse, the next time Brandon's father came near me, I would kick him. See how he likes that. Can't be a cougar already. Raise my kids. Work, Angie. Thank you for the super chat. Marianne. Hey, Marianne. Marianne said, well, maybe that's why they want everybody naked in a hot tub. That's what I said. Missy B2, I'll find it for you guys, because this is the thing. I watch a lot of documentaries, especially on HBO and HBO Max. I just never remember their names. There's one, I think it's called Wade in the Water. It's produced by Spike Lee, and it's about Hurricane Katrina and the aftermath. It's so good. I think it's called Wade in the Water. But I'm going to comprise a list of everything that I watched. I'm going to do something like every month. I'm just going to do a video and let you guys know about what I watch and what I recommend, because that'll be more helpful. Because I forget that I like watching stuff and I forget the names. The only stuff that I can remember that I watch is like a series, because I've watched it multiple weeks. If I just watch it one time, the title leaves me, and I can remember what it was about. I can never remember the title. But just look up a McAfee documentary. It should come up. Danielle said, girl, Rebecca was pissing me off so bad, like she wasn't married 3 times. Like, why are you letting your friend talk to your man like that? Was very uncomfortable and weird. Debbie H said that was the guy who owned McAfee. Yeah, that was him. As told by Nicole, hey girl. As told by Nicole said, Andrew always looks like he's musty. She could do better. She trying to get to America. She never said that being with Andrew was her dream. She said moving to America has always been my dream. What's really crazy is that she looks like she's living a good life in Paris. She really, really looks like she's living a good life. I'm just like, do you know where you're going to be moving to? That's the thing. You ladies need to figure out the situation before y'all move here. Y'all need to, have him give you an address, look it up on Google Maps to see if you can live in that area and live in that home. Because I bet you if Julia would have Google mapped Brandon's address, she wouldn't be there. No, Brandon, this is a farm. Oh no, Brandon. Oh no. Denard said, as a gay man who is in a poly relationship with my husband and our boyfriend, Hazel and Tariq's story is bothering me. Denard, don't it seem fishy? Like something isn't right. Something isn't right. It's not making sense. The math ain't mathing. Gina said, Brandon's parents' daytime jobs are car salesmen and Betty works at a radio station. What's she doing at the radio station? Do not tell me she's a shock jock. Missy B2 said, thanks, Nikki. Documentaries are my favorite. Oh, I love them. I love them. But I can't do another documentary after I do a documentary. Like I need a break because those things, like I could watch a movie because it's fake. It's just fantasy, right? A documentary just takes a toll on my spirit because I'm so heavy because of the topic. I've never watched a documentary and I've been like, oh, that was a good time. I've always watched a documentary and I've just thought that humanity was just horrible. I always be like, people are evil. Let me go get some ice cream. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Kima. Oh, this? My sister got this for me from, what is it called? Something Remembered? Oh, wait a minute. Is it on the bottom of here? Hold on. What is it? Oh, I don't know. It don't have a name. But I think it's like Things Remembered or something like that. This is the kind that you can decorate. But she didn't decorate it because she knows it's just like gold. It's Kima said, I'm confused. Why she can't get a transfer to a New York City office or move on her own? She is from France. She's getting to the US easily. I think because it's just easier. It's just easier to get married and come to America than it is to like get a work visa or something like that. That's what I think. But anyway, family, let your girl get out of here. Y'all know I gotta watch Housewives. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. I will be doing my live for Real Housewives of Atlanta. And then at 2 p.m. I'll be doing my live for Drag Race. So hope to see you there. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. You know, I enjoy, chitting and chatting and reviewing this show with you guys every Sunday night. It's totally a treat, and I appreciate you. If you like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you tomorrow for the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Drag Race, which both episodes were really good, especially Drag Race. So I'm interested to chat with you guys about that. Moving forward, I won't be doing Drag Race on Friday nights because I'm already reviewing Love After Lockup. And by the time I watch 2 hours of Drag Race and get up to review with you guys, it'll just be way too late for me. So I know it'll be way too late for you. So moving forward, Drag Race, my Drag Race reviews will be on Monday afternoon. So I hope that works for you guys. Again, thank you. Love you all. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Or good night. Or good morning. Good morning for some of you. You're so welcome, Coos Girly. Yeah, Drag Race was good, Denard. Yeah, it's been fun for me too, Kiwi. Thank you so much. Oh, QDM24, the Aaron Hernandez documentary was good. Also, the Menendez brothers, both I highly recommend. Do not watch them together. You need to take a break because the Aaron Hernandez one, tears. But I'll do a review for that and just give you guys my recommendations and maybe we can talk about those too. Who knows? But it'll be coming soon. Love you guys. Bye. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.